Hi, welcome in. Hi, Universal. How are you? You're the second like? Yeah, I don't know who the first like was. They came in and they went. I'm doing okay today. I'm just tired today. It's been a week. Been a very, very long week. It's a pretty dog. No sourdough cinnamon rolls this week. I haven't done anything sourdough this week. I got company coming tomorrow, so I'm getting ready to have company tomorrow, and I'm doing a taco bar for company tomorrow. So we're gonna make tacos tomorrow. Dangerous. I do like crescent rolls. I've seen a recipe for the sourdough for that, but I have not attempted to try to make them yet. Or I should say croissant, not crescent. Hi, Hair Truth. How are you? Welcome in. Don't forget to double tap that screen as you come in to visit me. I'd appreciate it. It's a beautiful day here today. But you know, we had some gloomy weather for a couple days, and it just kind of does a toll on you. It's cold though. We woke up to 34-degree weather this morning. Hi, Kaylee. How are you? My husband did that, believe it or not, Kaylee. He did it through the Gemini on our phones. I looked at him, I said, how did you get my shirt in that picture? Because the only picture you had of me was with just my face. He was like, oh no, and he showed me the picture he used, and it had part of my shirt in it, and it got my shirt. It got it to a T. It did a good job, that Gemini did. We don't have very many pictures of me and him together, so that's actually really good. Okay. I'm so tired today. This week has been a long week. I had my son home Wednesday and Thursday because we all had some kind of bug, and he was up in the middle of the night with it. So I was like, I'm just going to keep him home. I kept him home Wednesday, and then he was up again through the night again. And I'm like, oh no, you can't go to school like that. So we kept him home Wednesday and Thursday. Today was his first day back to school. And he was like, Mom, I still don't feel good. And I'm like, look at here. You haven't had an episode for 24 hours. You don't have a fever. We're going to go to school. I'll talk to the teacher, you know, give her the heads up and blah, blah, blah. And I ain't got a phone call, so he's doing well today. I think it was just nerves going back after being out for 2 days. Should probably turn this down a little bit. He loves school though. I don't know if I could do homeschooling. Is it hard to do? Because like I suck at math. But then I think about it too. My son is very antisocial, and I really don't want to pull him from the other kids either right now. Okay. So it's like an online homeschool. Okay. Hi, Yosef. Welcome in. I have not seen you in a while. Hi, Mr. T. Welcome in. We're not using numbers in the chat. We're using our words. Yeah, I've been busy. DoorDash has been crappy. It has been. I have good days, and then there's a lot of bad days. But I have like a goal set, and I have to get that certain goal a day. They do it on their phone. Girls on their level. You can do 6, 8, or 10 classes. Okay. All right, Mr. T, you've been warned. Put you in a timeout. If my dog starts barking, I'll mute it. There's another dog going down the road. Yeah, I don't know why they're doing that. I don't know the meaning of that, and I don't care to know the meaning of it, but I've seen that in other people's chats too. I haven't done too many videos to know how to do the editing part. My husband was supposed to help me do that part. I know it's just record yourself and put things together and edit out certain things in your video and add things to your video, but I'm not computer savvy, so I gotta have my husband do that, and he just hasn't been able to do it yet. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of children's stuff. It's just some type of slang because I heard it all over the airport. Okay. I know. My husband, we went and had breakfast, and he looked at the menu and he looked at me. He said, 4 more years and you'll be a senior citizen. And I said, what? I said, senior citizen? I thought you had to be 60 to be a senior citizen. Nope, 55 at that restaurant. So I'm like, oh, wow. I can get a 10% discount pretty soon. Yeah, we did. We were the last generation to know what it's like to play without having the internet. Just remember, Deb, according to my students, if you are born before 2000, you're old. Well, I'm 1974, so that's real old. It was, yeah, dial-up. That sucked. You're 87. I didn't think you were that old, Yosef. Yeah, the dial-up, the... You waited for that, and then you had to wait to connect. Oh, it sucked. Yeah, I've been trying to go live a little bit more now that my son's in school, but there's some days that I'm burnt out too. I go in people's lives, I'll pop in, I'll chat for a little bit, and then I get off, and then I go and do my thing. Give apps like nursing jobs. They burned us on purpose. Yep. Oh, they must be doing a little gym activity outside. They got a rope and stuff. Hi, Eric. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, gosh. I think... When was I to graduate? 1997? No. No. I don't remember. It's so long ago. I think I'm getting the Alzheimer's. So, yes, we are actually in school. Got snow days. Kids don't know what that is. Yeah, we didn't get no snow days. We had to walk to school in that knee-deep snow. Winds blowing right through you. We looked like Eskimos with our snowsuits. By the time we got to school and got home, our snowsuits were soaked. Our moon boots were wet. We wore sandwich bags on our feet inside of our boots. Yeah. Yeah. Those are the good old days. The moon boot. If anybody remembers the moon boots. When I was live in Kansas, the only time we got out of school is if it iced. Yeah, I don't even think we got that back in the day. I mean, we would have drifts that would be as tall as our house when we were a kid. We'd have to literally have to keep shoveling, or we woke up and we were like in. We couldn't get out of our house, but we still had school. Even below zero, we walked to school. Should have taught us how to be your own boss. Yeah. Well, they're playing tug of war. That's what they're doing. Our parents taught us to work, do someone, stay at job, to retire. Yes, lots of laughs. So much in Kansas, though. But when it did, I definitely stayed forever. Snow is pretty. I just don't like driving in it because of the other people, but if I have to, I will. I'd rather have the cold over the snow. The people here in town don't know how to drive around in it. Well, I went to the doctor today. I had my pre-op doctor visit. She approved me for surgery. So November 10th, I'm having my, what do they call it? Rhinoplasty done. I think that's how she called it. I don't remember. Something like that. I have an infection in my sinus cavity and I've had it for years and it's impacted pretty far up. So they got to go in and clean that out and flush it with the antibiotics. And then I have a deviated septum that they're going to, as I say, sand down. Not a nose job. No. But they are fixing a deviated septum. I won't have any bruising or anything like that. And the packing that they put in my nose will dissolve on its own. That's good. We also need to learn to eat healthy and fasting things we are never told. It sounds like most allergies are because of the food and chemicals that have been put in it. Yeah, I agree. That's why I started making my own stuff at home. My own bread, all that stuff. And we barely go out to eat anymore. I think I go out to eat maybe 2 times maybe out of the month. Doctors want us to be sick. Look at this 80, 100-year-old better shape than most of us. Our age, yeah. Yeah, we didn't have fast food when we were kids. My mom couldn't afford it. If we had McDonald's, it was like once every so often. Yeah. She thinks my bronchitis should be cleared up by the time I go for surgery, so that's a good thing. I hope so, because I'm tired of this. I have good days, and then all of a sudden I have real bad days, and I can't function. I only did half of my goal today, and I just couldn't do it. Didn't feel like dashing today. My grandma and I went out once a week. Those people, 180, are better than us. I've been studying last 60 years. I never went to McDonald's until I was like 11, is what it's supposed to say. Yeah, I can't give it up right now though, because we're trying to get a house. So this is like my pay off my debt money. We're getting there though. Yeah, it does. You gotta get in the algorithm. I found here the algorithm is you take every order, as long as it's not flipped, you'll stay above 70% AR. Unless you keep getting them bad. If you keep getting them bad, you got to shut your app off for a little bit and then go back at it again a little bit later. Because then that usually tells you, hey, that's all we got right now. Sorry. You're lucky it hasn't hit your here yet. I'm still doing, I have to have the 70 AR. If I had the point system, I would still be up there. Because all my other stuff is in the 90s and 100s. My AR is at 74. I got up to 75 today, but I declined a couple. My AR didn't drop for 2 of them, though. Okay. All I know is there's too many damn fucking drivers this year. Way too many. I mean, last year I did really well. This year it's just like, what the hell happened? I used to turn the app on as soon as I left my son's school, and I'd be nonstop going until he got done. Now it takes me almost 15, 20 minutes before I get an order. Then I get that order, and I'll get a couple back to back, and then it'll be dead again for 15, 20 minutes. Too many people. Oh, I'll have to check that out in a minute. Okay, I'll check it out in a minute. I'm on my phone that I could check my messages on. I went live on my phone instead of my son's phone. I just hope his day went well. It's the last day, then he's got off the weekend. My husband's friend's coming Saturday. I'm doing a taco bar for He's also gonna make slushies and ice cream. He got one of those ninja ice cream things. He's gonna bring that, and then I don't eat that, so I told my husband I won't. It's all good. I haven't been eating like anything with sugary, but my fruit roll-ups at night again. I remember playing tug of war like these kids are playing, but I remember our rope being like this big 2-inch to 3-inch thick rope. Oh, they're playing jump rope. Are they or aren't they? I would like to jump rope, but I don't think I could do that anymore. I don't think my knees could tolerate me going up and down on them like that. I ran across the street the other day and I was like, holy fuck. I haven't done that in a grip. I think all that weight that I carried for quite a while did some damage to my knees. My birthday is November 30th, day after Mad Dasher. My son's is November 19th and mine's November 30th. I don't usually celebrate my birthday. My mom never did much of that with me when I was a kid, so it just doesn't ever faze me. Well, that's cool. Yeah, my son was born November 19, 2015. He'll be 10 and I will be 51. I was 39 when I got pregnant with him. I turned 40 right after I had him. Okay. My birthday and my mom's birthday were right next to each other's. Mine was November 30th. My mom's was December 2nd. My brother's was December 14th. My sister was February 9th, and my dad's was February 19th. So me and my mom shared a birth date. My sister and my dad almost shared a birth date. My brother is my half brother. He has a different dad. My mom was married before my dad. Okay. My mom is October 1st. Ex-husband November 1st. CJ is November 7th. And Jacob is December 7th. All winter babies. It makes you think around Valentine's Day was the time that everybody was in love. I found out I was pregnant with my son April Fool's Day. It was so funny. I come home from the doctor on April Fool's Day. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. And I brought my paper home to show everybody. All my family's birthdays are September and on. Yep. I was originally supposed to have my son, I believe December 8th. And I got the high blood pressure, and I had to get induced early with him. Lots of laughs. My wedding night was February 18th, and I found out for sure that I was pregnant on April Fool's Day as well. It was so funny. I went to the doctor on April Fool's, and I'm like, how am I supposed to tell my family this? And here it's April Fool's Day. And I originally knew beforehand, but I wasn't 100% positive. We came to, because we were in Tennessee. We were living in Tennessee at the time. We came up back to Wisconsin because we had to come for a funeral for my husband's nephew. And when we were on the way back, I had this god awful headache the whole way back. And I loved Panda Express, and we stopped at one of the Oases to get Panda Express on the way back, and I was sick. I was sicker than a dog. I couldn't even touch it. I was like, yep, something's not right, but oh well. Went about my business, got back, went to work. One of the ladies that I worked for, that I was taking care of because I was doing in-home healthcare down there, she looked at me, she said, "You're pregnant." I said, "No, I'm not." She goes, "Yeah, you are." She goes, "I'd take a test if I were you." So I went home, took one, it came up positive, but to clarify it, I went to the doctor a few days later, which was April Fool's Day. Oh, my son was head down all my pregnancy. Literally head down the whole entire time. He didn't move around a lot. He did a little. I didn't have much stomach movement with him. Like most people, you could see him move around. I didn't have much of that. He stayed head down. It was just like, I think around a week or two before I had him, my blood pressure started skyrocketing. They were like 200 over 100 and something. And they were like, "Oh, we can't let you go any longer." They tried to hold off as long as they could, but they said, we can't let you go any longer. And then they put me on magnesium during me going into labor and stuff. They OD'd me on magnesium. I got done having him, and I refused to hold him. I told her, I said, "I don't feel good. I don't feel right. Something's off." She goes, "How many of me do you see?" And I said, "I see like 4 of you." She goes, "Oh my God." She goes, "We OD'd you on magnesium." So it was I think 4 to 5 hours after I had my son, I finally could hold him. I found out because Josh kept telling me he was so sick for like 3 days just out of nowhere, and I just knew. And I didn't really have morning sickness. I had a lot of heartburn and indigestion with mine. Inflammation. Indigestion I had. 12 likes. Let's go. Yes. I have 11 on my end. Let's see if maybe if I do some putts in here, if it'll change. Yeah, it's 11 on my end. It'll change eventually. At least you don't have to go to the bathroom. For sure. Yes, it was Universal. You were the second like today. I might end up getting copyrighted on this live, but I'm not too concerned. I just go on live because I always usually do on Friday. Did you see Donald Trump anytime? No, I never. I'm trying not to pay attention to it because I feel like there's something going on that we all don't know, and I don't want to be involved in it right now. I just find it funny how our gas prices just dipped down to $2.39 a gallon, and now we're back up to almost $3 a gallon. Just weird things are going on. But I try to stay out of all that politics stuff. I really don't want to know it. Although I should be paying attention because I told my husband I feel like we're going to have a martial law happen soon. Because if this government doesn't get out of that damn shutdown. Alright. Subject change. I can't wait until I can breathe through my nose again. It has been. It really has been, Kaylee. And I don't know if it's him or what's going on, but something's not right. And I don't think they're trying to cause a panic. That's how I feel. My friend called me and she says, "Oh, you better check your bank account. My one friend said she got a stimulus check." And I said, "I don't think she got a stimulus check because that hasn't happened." Yeah, me too. I'm not trying to focus on it because I don't want to get scared. But they really need to get their shit together. That's all I know. They just need to get it together. We don't need no mass hysteria going on. Have you seen, prices of coffee, Kaylee, is just outrageous. Oh my God. Coffee used to be the cheapest thing you could drink. Now it's the most expensive. They did a thing here on our local media. They had what's called Milwaukee's FBI here in town, and they did like 5 different raids of major drug dealers in this town, and it was all over social media. And then the police, like the other day, I kept singing every time I saw them have somebody pulled over. I would sing "Bad Boys, Bad Boys," and I was like, this never happens. You never see these police officers pulling anybody over. They always sit off to the side of the road talking to each other or not doing anything. So I was wondering what was going on until I saw that they were doing raids here in town and stuff. So I think they were pulling people over left and right. Now they're talking about implementing this system. If you get caught for reckless driving here in town, they're going to put these little monitors in your car, and you got to pay for them. And it's like $1,700 for this little monitor. And what it will do is control the speed of your car. If you're in a zone that says 30 miles an hour and you can't accelerate over 30 miles per hour in the zone. Hi, Mary. I don't want to be one of those people. I ain't paying for no device. My brother, when he went through his alcohol binge period and he was drinking and driving, he had to have one of those breathalyzers in his vehicle. That was crazy enough. I don't like those. You can't pass. You should have seen the lady that does the video about insanity of the shrinkflation and inflation. I have to watch it. For crying out loud, ground turkey used to be cheaper than ground beef. Now they're about the same. Everything's just so terrible. The things that like don't let you go over the speed limit. Yeah, they're talking about implementing those here in our town. And I've not seen cops pull over as many people as I have in the last couple weeks. They usually don't do that. They usually are sitting off to the side watching all this. There was a guy here, we were parked here, and me and my husband were like, holy moly. Literally, this is a school zone. This guy, all these kids are getting ready to go into the school, drove down this road going 50 miles per hour. Literally 50 miles per hour. There were kids crossing in the crosswalk he almost hit. So I always tell my son, you do not get in on the road side of my vehicle. You get in on the passenger side, which is by the road or by the school side. These people are dangerous. And it's not young. They're older. It's not like the high school kids. You would think it would be a high school kid, but it's not. They're older. But I think they did, like, I think it said on the media about 5 different raids here in town. And they showed one guy that they were taken down in the middle of one of the roads. We're just so close to the Chicago border or Illinois borderline. It's just all the trouble's coming up here. I had to take my car through the car wash. I also got to clean my back windows. Lincoln's got his nose marks all over it. Yeah, everything is. Coffee is just outrageous, though. I can't believe how much coffee's gone up. I have to get myself away from my 1 cup of coffee in the morning. I'm up here real early today. It's 2:30. I'm usually just getting here. My husband had me take him to his therapy early today. Oh well. For sure. And I don't like I only like a certain brand of coffee, so that makes it even harder. The itchy itch? You got an itchy itch, princess? Yeah, you got itchy itch. Oh, he's a good girl. You're gonna look out the window. Yeah. You're so good girl. Yes, you're such a good girl. My husband did the AI picture of my 2 dogs. Princess, ever since we've had her, has never had an eye. She's missing an eye. When he did the AI picture, he sent it to me, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. And then I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute. And I zoom in. I'm like, oh, she's got an eye. I said, I've never seen her with an eye. So I went and messaged my husband. I said, did you realize that Princess has got 2 eyes in that photo? And he said, no. And then he looked at it. He's like, oh, wow. Okay, it's the Dunkin' coffee, Kaylee. I buy the pods for the Keurig machine, the Dunkin' coffee. They're like, it's for, I think, 30 or 32 pods. It's like 29 bucks. Day today. Wish you would have told me when my nanny left last year. She left me 15 boxes of that kind. I remember the kind of that brand. Yeah. And I used to drink the Food Club coffee, but then I started drinking that Dunkin' coffee, and then I tried buying the Food Club because I knew it was cheaper, and I couldn't drink it anymore. It's not that I couldn't drink it, I disliked drinking it. I only do 1 cup, and it's usually in the morning time. And then I go through phases. There will be times that I won't drink it at all. Go on. You go on, baby girl. You got it. I'll help you out. There you go. Good job. Good job, girl. There's nobody out here, so don't you even think about it, mister. Okay, thank you. I'm hot. Hi, spicy chick. Driving. Yeah, I'm parking. I'm parking to pick my son up. I might end up taking off here in a second to go to the bathroom, though. I've been up here quite a while. I had to take my car through the car wash. I got spiders on the outside. I can tell because there is a string of spider web from my side view mirror. Probably in there hiding. Hi, Steven. My husband's in the chat. Say hi to Steven, everybody. This phone's going to die, so I gotta go. Have a great day, dear. All right, thank you, Mary. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Steven, is my music too loud? I think I have it down low enough, but sometimes it could be too loud. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to hope it don't copyright me. We'll see. If not, I can always remove it. Just takes a long time. Okay. I have 1 more hour of sitting here. I'm trying to get you watch hours. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Kaylee. I'm gonna get there. It may take a while, but I'll get there. I think my watch hours are at, I think last time we looked were like 334 or 344, something like that. I gotta go live more often. That's my problem. I am at my goal for the week. We do, if you're asking me about my bill goal, yeah, I'm at my bill goal for the week, but not, I don't know if there's a goal for the week you're supposed to have on YouTube. Lincoln's fine. He's in the back snoring. Am I supposed to set a goal for watch hours a week, Kaylee? Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do on that. I just go live randomly, so I don't know. Like, I know tomorrow my watch hours will go up because that was when I went live last time. Because, like, I think my YouTube studio is 2 or 3 days behind. No, it'll come when it comes. Okay, gotcha. But my subs are almost there. I think last time I looked it was at 354, so we're getting up there on subs. So hopefully we can get to the 500, but I'm going to push more for my watch hours right now because that's real low. I just went live and it happened for me. I know it will for you. Awesome. Thank you. I'm going to keep trying. Sometimes it's hard. You don't want to push that live button because you got so much drama in your life going on. I hate it. But then I got to realize some people want to see that raw footage. No, he hasn't barked yet today. He's been sleeping. And 2 dogs walked by. He didn't budge or nothing, so. Princess even went in the back and is sleeping by him. Steven, double tap your screen. See if that gives me a like. Did you already do that? There you go. I think I can even like my own live. If I go on Michael's phone. I think that's funny. I got one more sub, Kaylee. I went to 355. I just hope this doesn't... I got one more sub, Kaylee. I went to 355. There we go. We'll get out of there. I double tapped the screen. There we go. Yeah, I might end up having to go to the bathroom. I'm afraid if I move, I'm going to lose my space. Because that'll be when I get back here, everybody will be parked here. If I could, I'd go in the school, but I don't like going here at the school. The leaves are triggering my windshield wipers. I'll turn them off. No rain. It's the leaves. The leaves are triggering my, because my windshield wipers are like automatic. It senses when it rains. Trees are pretty red. Kind of a different view. Let's see if we can tip it so it's clear. There you go. Yes, a strawberry tree. They're all changing color. They're yellow, reds, and they're falling. Yeah, we're getting close to winter. We got to take my son to the pumpkin farm on Sunday. We got to get him on the hay ride. Nah, I don't want the snow. You can bring the cold. No snow. Because if it was like last year, they didn't plow our street like they should have. India is cold without snow. Okay, gotcha. It is warmer when it does snow. Oh, this bad day. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna start a load of laundry when I get home. Yeah, snow is fun. Snow is not fun to drive in. It's pretty to look at when it first happens, but it looks terrible after a few days of it being on the ground. I'll be doing shorts and stuff when it's snowing. Uh-oh. My dog might bark. I might have to mute this. He actually laid down and stayed. Sorry. Alright, he's good. Somebody was walking by. Okay. Oh. Let's see what we got here. It's kind of crazy when you can look at the trees and at the top you can see those couple that are sticking up. Those are new branches growing upward. So next year, that tree is going to be about a foot taller than it is this year. I can kind of see, let's see if I can put my finger right above. You can see those little branches right up there. It's about how tall the tree will be next year. Straight road all the way. Yeah. It's a long road. Yeah, you heard him? He was loud. I muted him a minute there. Let's see. Let's see if I can. I'll turn it around on myself. There I am. I'm here. I'm alive. Tired, but I'm alive. At least my back's not hurting anymore, Steven. So I think the ibuprofen's working. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go to the bathroom. There's already somebody pulled up behind me right here. "41 more minutes and he will be out." Steven, on Sunday when we go out, before we go to the pumpkin farm, we need to take this van and vacuum it out. The dog hair is apparent up in the front. I'm not making it for supper tonight, Steven. I ain't cooking tonight. I'm still full from what we had to eat. All the high school kids are out. Michael's gonna have fun when he gets out. He likes to be on the lives. He's gonna have fun. If I can make it. You're trying to find one? I didn't have to. When I was at the hospital, they gave me one. But I see a lot of them are different from what I had. Mine had all them tubes and stuff. But that was 10 years ago, too. I know Target's a good place to find stuff like that. But I think, like, with here, I think it was either WIC or it was the hospital that actually, they asked what I was going to do. And when I told them I was going to try to breastfeed, they supplied me with a pump. But I couldn't supply and demand for Michael. He was born with jaundice and I couldn't produce enough. But they gave me one. Yeah, I get one for free though, my insurance, but I've only really wanting to get one of the wearable ones. I get you. Those are kind of cool. I've seen them. Okay. But the last one is they gave me a manual one. Okay. Did you go on Amazon and look and see what they have on Amazon for them? But I do know Target's good for having them. Yeah. I really wanted to do it so bad, but I couldn't produce enough for Michael, so we had to make that decision, and we were doing both, and I still couldn't get enough, and with my blood pressures and stuff to regulate them, they had to switch my med that wasn't safe for him. So we ended up stopping and going to get my health better and switched him to formula. Look at my husband's the expert at breast pumps. The Target's still being built there. Okay. I get it. I get it. When we were down south, the nearest doctor to me, if I went into labor, would have been like an hour and some odd minutes away. And I think the nearest store was a half hour from us, which was a little like mart. It wasn't even a big grocery store. I would look on Amazon and then try like the try Walmart.com maybe. Maybe on the Walmart.com you can get one from another Walmart, but shipped to you. Well, Steven, last time I had Eli in the car, Eli wanted me to record him online, but I didn't want to do that without his parents' permission. And they kept begging me while I was on live, and Eli was getting upset with me. But I'm like, Eli, you don't understand. You're not my child. I cannot just put you on camera. I said, next time we'll talk to your mom, and if I'm on live, I'll ask her if it's okay that you're on there. If not, we won't do that, you know? And I don't put Michael on unless he says he's okay with it, because there's sometimes he tells me not to. I think you can even order to be shipped to you from Target, too. I don't know. I'd have to look. Kaylee, if I find some ideas, I'll tell you next time if you haven't gotten one by then. I'm usually pretty good about finding stuff if I need it. And when I was pregnant with my son, I think they had like a Toys R Us at the time, and they had like Babies R Us in there, and they had all that stuff in there. But since then they've gotten rid of the Toys R Us's, so I don't know. See, they shouldn't be driving like that. This is a school zone. Luckily the kids aren't out right now. Oh. Not supposed to park there. Not supposed to park there. Do you realize that that's the end of a street and in between two crosswalks? It kind of reminds me of the way she's moving in that vehicle, the girl that comes out of the TV in The Ring. Let's see if I can zoom in and you guys can see. You can see her in there. Oh, no, there she is. Oh. It's like they're gonna come through like The Ring. I'm watching this girl and I'm thinking she's gonna climb out that window like The Ring. I'm going to try to get watch hours. Okay. You just have to keep your phone running, Steven. That's all you got to do. That's all it is leaving it run. And you could turn your volume down on it. Just leave it run. That's what a lot of people do to help me. Once I start getting my watch hours up and stuff, people will start coming to my lives more. It's just there's a lot of people that are live at this time, so I don't get a lot of people in my lives at this time. I gotta come up with some engaging content when I'm live. It is Friday. I should have went live when we did DoorDash, but we really only did 4 dashes today. I wasn't really feeling up to it. Tell them about your friend in Illinois. Grow, maybe. Yeah, what's in Illinois? Grow, maybe. I definitely want to take a nap. But I'll get home, and the first thing I'll do is I'm going to carry that basket down the stairs. I'm going to get a load in the washer and try to get it in the dryer by tonight. That way I don't have to worry about doing laundry tomorrow. You got one. Awesome. Where'd you find one at? Yeah, those newer ones, I wish they would have had them when I had my son. All I had were the ones with the hoses and stuff. And you connected the little bottle to it. French toast, by the way. Yeah, my French toast was amazing yesterday. I found one through my insurance that was wearable. Awesome! I'm so excited for you. Now it's time for my son when he gets older to have the grandbabies for me, because I can't have no more kids, and I'm too old to be having any more kids because it would probably kill me. So that's another reason why I got the hysterectomy, is because I don't want to take that risk. Hi Salvador, how are you? I bet. The ultrasounds are the fun. Trying to see their face in the ultrasounds. What was it? We got a 3D or a 4D one. I can't remember. And we finally got to see what his face would look like. It was so cool. It was 3D. Okay. Yeah, and the placenta sat on his face, I think. It was right on his face, but she was able to angle it just right, and we got a good image of his face. It was so cool. Cool. I'm so glad you got somebody who's there with you going through it. That is so cool. My husband got to go, and he's seen a lot of things that he hadn't seen before. Like with his other kids, they didn't have a lot of the stuff that we went through. They were C-sections, his other kids. I actually gave birth to. That was a different experience for him. Salvador, Steven, that's my Salvador, Steven is my husband. We have a 41 scheduled, but it's around Josh's birthday in January. Okay. And he always had his feet in his face, didn't he, Steven? Michael had his feet in his face. It was like all my ultrasounds, his feet were in his face. I'll be 28 weeks, I think, or 29. Awesome. I remember the one he looked like a gummy bear. My ultrasounds when I was in Tennessee weren't as good as my ultrasounds when we got here. I was also glad we came back here because we were closer to a hospital. Yeah, it's a mini stay salty. It's a little girl. I wanted a girl. To the doctor, are you sure it's a boy? I was hoping for a girl. But you know what? He is the best boy I could have ever had. That would be cool. I'm gonna make you my moderator. I'm hoping so. I keep telling my son, are you going to have kids when you get older? Nope, not having any kids, not getting married, don't like girls. I don't want no girlfriend. I don't want no wife. Well, that'll probably change in another year or two. Well, they can be, so can boys. My boy is into video games, so yeah, we spend a lot of money on video game stuff. But dressing wise, clothing wise, yeah, girls are a little bit more. Hi Heather, welcome in. Yep, French toast. Yeah, he's getting there already. He's going through changes, and we can see it with our boy. The moods, like he gets angry really easy, gets frustrated really easy, runs off, and I just let him do it, and then he comes back later, and he's fine. I already think he's starting to go through the hormone change, but he's not into girls yet, but I think it's going to happen eventually. for sure. Yeah, pretty much so. He gets mad and he lets you know, and he will scream and holler and then run off. I just let him do it. And then when he comes back, then he's okay. Oh, yeah. I just hope I can handle it, because I get that way sometimes too, where I gotta stomp off, and I think he gets that from me. And now that we're having a sister, we've had to have an anatomy lesson. Yes, yes. Hi, Avery. Welcome in. We're up here picking my son up. The kids are going to be coming out here in 10 minutes. I'm going to flip the camera around so you don't... Well, I'll wait until my son gets in the car before I flip the camera around, but see if he wants to be on camera. I'm good. Just tired. But that's normal. It's getting later in the evening, and it's time to wind down. Jacob was describing to me how he would change her diaper, and I was like, okay, Jacob, girls are very different, you know, to wipe them, very different. Yes, they are. They have more hidden spots that you gotta get cleaned out. My husband, his daughter, he had a hard time doing that with her. Stephen, Avery said hi. He might not be watching the chat too much, so that's why I said it out loud. You'll be live maybe later? Okay. I'm hoping I can stay awake when I get home. I probably will. I'll get home and I'll start doing stuff, and it'll keep me busy. And then I'll be in and out of everybody's lives. Also having a younger sister as well, because Josh has a daughter that's 6. Gotcha. I named it, thank God it's Friday. Awesome, Avery. I caught you earlier on live. I was in there for a little bit. I was in a doctor's appointment, so I couldn't really sit and chat. Quit telling my secrets. It's either that or I go live and fall asleep on my own live. Boys never have had girls around, so it'll be new. Yeah, it's gonna be a different experience for sure. My neighbors downstairs have a little girl. Ooh, that girl throws some temper tantrums. Ooh, my son never was like that when he was that age. She shakes the house the way she kicks things and hits things and yells and screams. Holy moly. The dad, he doesn't stick around very long when it happens. He'll leave. And she just keeps having this temper tantrum, stomping and kicking. And she's only 2. Or is she 3 now? I keep looking at my husband, Steven. I'm going, I'm glad I had a boy. My boy wasn't like that. I could go live tomorrow. I could name it Let's Go to Work. There you go. The worst thing I think Michael did is he would pull things to my cabinets, climb on them, and yell, "Cocky, cocky," and would go trying to dig into my cabinets looking for Oreos. He said, "Cocky, cocky, I want cocky." Never mom, never dad. Cocky, cocky. And there was that Hall & Oates song, and he would bounce and dance to it. My son was a happy baby, I think. I don't think he was miserable like that. Oof, that little girl downstairs. Ooh. I think their temper tantrums are different from boys. It might be too. I seriously think so, because there's the mom, the dad, and then she's got two older brothers, and they're teenagers. One's a sophomore, one's a freshman, and there's an aunt that lives there that takes care of her, the little girl, and that aunt has a baby. So there's like a lot of them living in that apartment down below us. I can't wait till we get a house. Oof. I want my own space. Yep. This person parking right in front of me is parking right in front of the fire hydrant and a crosswalk. I call that privileged. And I can almost guarantee they probably don't have insurance on that vehicle. The dents and everything that are in that thing. I'm sorry, I'm being judgmental, but I also hate it that they're parked in front of the crosswalk. These kids are going to be coming out now, and they're going to dart in between the two cars instead of being able to cross at the crosswalk. Sure, this is how Lisa feels while they are at her house, in front of her house. I feel like putting thumbtacks down in front of this fire hydrant when I get here. I can tell when people doesn't have insurance here because they will still have their orange brownish license plate. They changed them to the white and blue a year ago, and if you haven't updated it, get it. That's how I feel here. They got the proper stickers on their plate, but all the dents and dings in the vehicle makes me think they don't got insurance. There's a lot of people out here driving with expired plates, though. Deb, I got my first immigration for my karate belt. I got it Wednesday. Awesome, Avery, congratulations. Because of insurance. Okay. Or liability. Yeah. I wish I could find the video, and I should share it to you if I can find it. There was a lady driving and hit a city bus head on that was full of high school kids that just got out of school. And it happened right over in my area where I live. It's kind of crazy. These people here, I'm telling you, they don't care. Luke kept supporting me last night. Yeah, he's great. He's been doing a good job with you. I see that. Hi, Corey. Welcome in. Luke's a good guy. No school here. Teachers on strike. Oh! I don't know what I'd do if my kid had no school for a while. This is my daycare. This is my break. When summer's out, I always go, tag school, you're it. Your turn. Along with the postal workers. Oh, wow. I know with our government shutdown next month, a lot of these people aren't getting their food share, their food stamps here. And a lot of other things are going to start happening soon, too. Awesome, Avery. Congratulations on the 60 subscribers. I don't have to worry about that. I don't get food stamps. I don't qualify for them. I wish I did because the way my son eats. But how much groceries are though sucks. Because I think I spend close to almost $200 to $300 on groceries every 2 weeks, and then filling groceries every week is about maybe like 50. Here he comes. Holy papers, Batman. Hey, watch the language. Nobody wants to hear about your bathroom problems. Buckle up. Say hi to the chat, Romeo.
Hello.
Do you want to be on camera or no?
Sure.
Let's see. See if I can turn it around and they see you. There he is.
When I said last time I was on a live, about the secret Halloween thing, it's gonna be changed. It's not from anime no more. We're doing that next year. We're still gonna do it for next year, just we're gonna do a different secret, and it's from Scream. Yeah, that's your hint. Guess. Just guess.
See how these kids are just running, dude. I'm not gonna flip the camera until I'm out of the school zone.
Dad, it was pretty good.
Yes, this is how we do. Park in front of crosswalks so these kids can't come out properly, and then they gotta run in between cars.
Yeah, sometimes they do that. Sometimes they do that too. So
I'm just trying to see the conversation, Michael. You can keep them entertained. Just don't do funny things, okay?
give it by me.
Don't do inappropriate. It's by you. You just gotta lean over. The carriage don't go that far.
Yeah, can anyone guess right now, or is it just Dad? Do not spill it out, Dad. Do not spill the tea of the secret for Halloween. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna be the Purge, and the other thing is gonna be you're in my seat. I don't care. But anyone could guess, or is it just Dad? Or is it just you?
Well, Kaylee's in here, but I think Kaylee might be just watching and talking here and there, so There's it tells you how many people are in here up at the top. See, not the 17. That's how many people liked it. The 3 is how many people are in here.
I can't see you. Yeah, it's gonna be bright for a bit. I can see yours now. Look. Take the L, Dad. I can't see too much. Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, I need a shade in this car, dude. Ah! It's in my...
She says, Kaylee says, I'm here. I'm just driving.
Okay. Are you gonna guess my Halloween costume? It's from a lot of movies of S and M at the end.
Scream. Say scream.
No, I'm gonna... Don't spill the shit.
I'm not spilling it. I'm just saying the name of the movie you're talking about.
Just say S and then at the end a M.
Okay. S and at the end is an M.
And that's it.
In the middle is ream.
Stop. Stop spilling it. It's gonna be easy for them to tell.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Why is the sun in my way too?
Railroad tracks.
Okay, guys. Son and my sons will get along very well. Okay.
You and her son would.
Oh, okay.
She's got 2 sons.
Like how old? I'm 9. Tell me like how much age. I'm 9 years old, so. Is anyone gonna guess my Halloween costume? It's from S and at the end M. I even spell I can't see too much.
We're going to be turning out of the sun's direction here in a second.
Thank you. I don't feel good.
What do you don't feel good about?
Eating. I feel
hungry. Okay. 1 is 11 and the other is 10, she said.
Okay. Guess my Halloween costume. Is she already guessed or not?
She's driving. She's probably not going to be able to type a lot. She's trying to type to your questions the best she can. She's driving like I am, so it's kind of hard to, and focus on the road. That's kind of why I turned it to you.
I'll give you another hint. It's from
Look.
What?
You missed the dragon.
Oh, there was a dragon. Crazy. Yeah, we're gonna do something in Spirit Halloween. There should be a face that looks like a ghost.
Hi, Luke. Welcome in, Luke.
Hello, and does anyone gonna know anything about my Halloween costume? We're gonna start with the first hint I made, which is starts with M, ends with a. Is it S and then an M? Okay, S then an M.
No, flip them. No, wait. Starts with an S, ends with an M.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, can anyone guess that first one? We'll go to the second one later, if someone can guess it. We'll not stop talking until you do.
I'm tired of driving. You want to drive?
No, I can't drive. I'm 9.
You can drive. You can put your foot on the gas and on the brake. You can drive.
My mom doesn't know how to drive instead because she don't want to drive. Is anyone gonna guess? 5, 4, 3, 2,
You can't no turn on red, idiot.
0. Okay, let's go to the second hint. It's in Spirit Halloween, and it looks like a ghost. That's my second hint. Guess it. Yeah, it's okay. You can guess.
Barbara.
It says 3 still.
Yeah, they're listening. That's why. They're
Can you-
helping me get watch hours. A lot of them are listening in.
Come on, please guess.
You gotta give them time. They're driving. Hi.
Uh,
Hi, Mel. Welcome in.
yep. We are trying to tell my Halloween costume. If you can guess it, I'll reveal the secret to the whole entire school. So. Oh, you must have been Kyle. Okay, guys.
You lost me. Lots of laughs.
Can I?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to go into the live.
How? What did you do?
Why isn't that coming off?
Don't.
Okay. I'm just gonna put that there for a second. It's okay. Mom is just being.
Mom.
Come on. Okay, guess please. Okay.
Sorry, guys. My child took over my phone. I can't endorse what he's doing. It's been an illegal takeover here.
Can anyone guess my Halloween costume? I'm gonna give you a hint. Try to guess. Okay. First hint. It's from a series of S and then at the end AM. Guess the middle letters, which are 3 to 4, I think. And if you can guess them, I will tell the second hint. And then the third hint, which what it actually is.
I've been, what do they call it?
Okay, we're gonna start now.
The little terrorist took over my phone.
Now, I'm trying to give them hits, but they're not. French toast or pancakes? Pancakes is the best. Okay. Guess the hint now. Come on, do it in the comments. No. Stop. Orange Fanta Luke. Okay, there's 4 people in the stream now. Sorry, I have no clue. Okay, it's okay. We're going to do the second one. It's in Spirit Halloween, and he has a ghost face.
Well, you just said it.
Jesus. Oh, she's 96 years old. I'm 9. Old. Okay. Scream, Will. I tried to do that at the first, but you didn't know. It was Ghostface. You got it correct. Scream. It's on Scream too. So.
Tell them about your purge mask.
And the purge mask is what we're getting, and we're gonna do some more. We're gonna use both. Actually, we're gonna use the Ghostface costume, and we're gonna use the purge. You put it on your face, right? So then we can use both of those for Halloween. We can take that mask off, put that on. Done. So. Do you have a sword? No, it's a knife. But Jason has a machete. Do you have... We don't know. It's only for my birthday.
What?
He's talking about the sword I'm getting.
Oh. Who is?
Dad.
Oh.
I'm gonna go back into the comments.
Ask him if he's almost done, because we're almost here.
Are you almost done? Someone left.
Okay, Michael, you don't have to announce their departure.
Yeah. We're doing good. Looking at the comments right now. Okay, the camera, I found out where the camera is. So, this is what we usually use. Pretty sick. And we just put that on. Okay. Now, we have it on. And it should be good.
Did your dad answer?
Nope.
Alright, well, I'm gonna answer, and I gotta end my live because the signal's gonna be bad.
There's no top fans right now, so.
You're okay, dude.
So, that's it what we're doing for Halloween. Next year, it's another secret. So next year, you have to tune in, so. Is that Last Resort?
Yep.
I love that song.
Papa Roach.
Can we stop the live now?
Hold on.
Okay. Say hi to Lincoln.
Alright.
And bye.
Sorry, guys. It was a takeover by my son. Get your hands out of here. My signal might be out, so I'm going to have to end the live here. I thank everybody for coming in. I'm going to end it. Thank you very much for spending time with me. I appreciate you all. We will catch you on another live. Talk to you later. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. It's pretty good. They found out